Hello, everybody. Just setting up how close I have to be. And then this one's supposed to go live. All right. So, what I thought we'd do is run an integration. In Body Talk, we use the cortices technique, the balancing of the right side of your head brain to your left side of your head brain, connecting to the heart and the gut. And so I'm going to teach the cortices technique to you. And we're doing this with a specific focus. How come it's not working? We're doing this with a specific focus, and that is to integrate what we've learned and experienced today, and to really have more connection to that internal wisdom within. So I would like you just to rub your hands, if you would, and then just give them a shake. And then if you haven't experienced energy in your hands, just start bringing them together, but don't have them touch. And what happens is there becomes electricity, electromagnetic frequency coming out of our hands that builds up. And if you can't feel it, just pulse a bit. Or you can roll your hands. Can you feel? Greg, you might have to put your hands a little bit closer together, or maybe you can feel it already.
I'm good at this.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe everybody has experienced this, have they? All right, so there's energy in our hands. We're going to put the hand at the back of your neck here. And then with a full breath in and out, lightly tap the head brain. Good breath in and out, lightly tap the heart brain. And a good breath in and out, lightly tap the gut brain. And then what you do is you take your hand and just inch it up to the next position on the head. And we're going to do the same. Lightly tap the head. Good breath in and out. Lightly tap the heart. Good breath in and out. And lightly tap the gut. And then you're going to just inch up to the next position. And we do the same. And while we're doing this, the intention is the experience, the connection to the internal innate wellness is now being relayed into the different brain centers to keep working with it. And then you move your hand to the next position on your head. Lots of people find that they'll do cortices if they're just feeling a little bit off. I like to start my morning doing cortices. Gives me an excuse to stay in bed just a little bit longer. I like that. Some people like to do cortices at night. Helps de-stress the brain if their brain has been very active during the day. And you just keep moving your hand forward on your head till you get to your eyebrows. Again, the breath is part of the technique. Expand with the in-breath, contract with the out-breath. And over top of your ears is the last position. And so what you do is you mentally think of the connection going right through the brain stem and release one hand and lightly tap. Still visualizing the connection right through the center, through the limbic brain and the reptilian brain. Replace your hand, and then I like to tap with the other hand. again, our focus is this innate wellness, having the brains have a relationship with it. And then you can place your hand back. There is alternate, if people don't like doing it, the alternate way would be to take both hands and then tap however you want to, as long as you tap all three centers and then place. You could do that. It's a little bit faster. So to me, innate wellness is just knowing the ability to all of a sudden think, oh, I need to eat sardines today. And you just have this knowing because the body's giving you the information that it's needing some omega-3 that day. And so tonight for supper, we're having sardines. To me, that's part of innate wellness, just knowing what nutrition you're needing. And it just comes in kind of intuitively, or you have this gut feeling that this is what I'm needing to have tonight, or you're in a really big hurry and you're driving and all of a sudden you have this idea, I'm going to take a different route, and it ends up getting you to where you want to go quicker because your normal route had some kind of problem on it. And you didn't know that, but some kind of intelligence that's connected to the bigger picture and knew what it is that you were intending to do helped you out. And so to me, that's a little bit about innate wellness, and that is a guidance system to help. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about today is I do what's called Valtine method of lymphatic drainage. It is taught within Body Talk for people that want to take that particular course. And it has an advantage of moving fluids from between the cells at the tissue level, and not only fluids, but energy, stuck energy from that area with specific direction to get the fluids to go into what would be called the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is like our cleanser. I like to think of it, you have the cells sitting in fluid, much like what a bathtub would be like. And if that water in your bathtub never got drained or moved or refreshed, eventually every time you jump into the bathtub to clean yourself, you wouldn't really get a really good clean, right? And eventually you probably wouldn't even want to go in it. So, like your cells are producing waste products. And if the fluid around it is already full of waste products, well, there's no real gradual gradient for the cell waste to go in. So it just collects into the cell. And the lymphatic system is designed to pick up that fluid and move it around, cleanse it, dump it back into the bloodstream as plasma, the cleansed part of it, the recycled water part of it. But sometimes at the tissue level, it gets stagnant and it doesn't move efficiently. And the lymphatic drainage is designed to help stimulate that, to get that to move. The lymphatic system as well is full of nodes, lymph nodes, and the lymph nodes have immune cells called lymphocytes in them. And so the lymphatic system has a relationship with our immune system. Once fluid gets from a local area close by, and the lymphatic system recognizes that there's a pathogen or something that it needs to clean out, it, with communication, will stimulate the immune system. So it can help keep your immune system strong as well by making sure that your lymphatic system is working well and draining as it should. Sometimes when you do the lymphatic drainage, the practitioner will feel like it isn't moving. And quite often then you might have to do a bit of linking with the body talk, particularly at heart level. Maybe you have to bring in consciousness of unburdening or intuitively connect to whatever frequency emotion that might be stuck there, just to get the body more engaged with allowing for it to move. And can't think of much else I wanted to talk about. Probably not as long as I'm supposed to talk, but anyway, it's been a full day, and we really appreciate you being here with us. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did offering it for you. If you have any questions about what Valentine method of lymphatic, I guess I do think of something else. So quite often people will use the lymphatic drainage technique, come in for sessions if they have edema, or if there has been an injury and the swelling won't go down. The communication system with the chemicals when there's an injured site is to open up the blood vessels to get more nourishment in to that area. But again, if it stays full and swollen, that isn't always helping with the healing process either. So once the nutrients come in, then you need to get the waste products again back out. So Valentine method of lymphatic drainage, really good if you have an injury, if you retain fluid and you feel like you're heavy. Lymphatic drainage can help with that. If you injure yourself and you want to speed up the healing, I offer the lymphatic drainage with a combination body talk. And the intention of doing that is anything that's causing the lymphatic system to be sluggish, combine the body talk with it to help that lymphatic system improve in the first place. And so there's a package pricing of every 3 months to come in for a year. So 4 sessions every 3 months as a deal price. Or you can experience the lymphatic drainage just totally on its own too, without the body talk component of it. This technique can be done with light touch, is how I'm offering it, or it can be done energetically with no touch, and even had some success with people feeling the difference at a distance. And again, it's just relaying information for the body to utilize. And I guess I will close now unless you've got anything else. No? All right. Thank you.